watching Terry McLaurin. And with him, any catch could be a big one.
Ready!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 33 yards that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Ready!
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Ready?
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll drop to throw.
Completes to Shakir once again. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called out again this week.
Open man downfield, that's Smith-Schuster.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington.
A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season.
And the Commanders have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they...
Ready, break! Ready!
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all. I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
They'll set up to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
holding offense.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time.
Come on, come on.
Up the middle, Jones. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in week 5. And it was the Commanders who picked up the road victory, so they'll be fighting for the season sweep in this one. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Again, it's Jones. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Let's go now.
After the run by Jones, here's first and 10. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
14 yards there on Washington first.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down.
Here we go, here we go.
Sometimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Jones running on first down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Now back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on second and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play
just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 6.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back to throw here.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have the powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Come on.
This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 2. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. An inside give to Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
He'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Ready. 70 Rangers.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, to really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
To the sideline, wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th.
Ready?
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Ready?
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, it's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He has a first down. The catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. They're going to look to throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right.
Hold it ready.
They'll start out on the ground. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game. So hold on here, not done in the 4th.
Ready?
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of the football.
Here we go, set.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A give to Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll drop to throw. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Tell you what, and I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. The give is to Jones. Looking to run. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll go again to Jones. You can really tell right now both sides have amped up the aggressiveness. That time the offense winning the aggression battle.
And the defense was obviously aiming for the football, maybe a little bit more so than the runner himself. And that's why he was able to break through and get the gain that he did.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 86 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for the Commanders, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina.